bucket of chicken. We're back from what were we doing? Not a whole lot.
Sabbatical.
It's been 2 months. A lot has happened. Kevin got gender reassignment surgery. It's not going well.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be a man for once.
You're gonna be a double man. Like, give me two penises. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
sir, we can do that, but we're
two small penises, please.
we're gonna take the one and cut it in half, and then make it a double-headed, like almost like a snake's tongue. It's gonna be hot. The chicks.
Right,
I mean, there's no
I'm
chicks, but they'll like it.
And then I'm going to join the cast of the Odyssey. So, anyways, so we weren't around for a while. Some people noticed, other people, I don't know. We don't really have like a message board or anything like that. Do people still do message boards? It's like Reddit now, right?
You put a note in a Bud Light can and you throw it into your nearest body of water, sewer, whatever. We'll get it.
I think the last feedback we had was I think we had somebody that we're pretty sure is not a real person. He said that we have to like get out more and get girlfriends. That's what he said. So
I have a girlfriend, and I mean, I love my girlfriend, but I don't know if it's really like positively enforcing my life.
I like that you're trying to like defend, like, wait a minute. First of all, Mister, I have a girlfriend.
It's not about that. It's more like, is it that's gonna be like, oh, I got a girlfriend. You know what happened? My life got better. Just like that. Just
right. Things are really looking up. No, that's true. That doesn't solve anything, does it?
That's what a guy who doesn't have a girlfriend or a wife says to guys to like try to like, I guess, emasculate them. Like, once you get a female in your life, it's like, I have one, and as you can see behind me, every inch of my life is filled with shit that I don't want. So,
hey, listen,
you win.
Look, what you're seeing in the back here is lots of progress from Lou. Lou was not a person that collected things. He didn't like to display things, but you got to see his living room now. His living room is a true testament to the power of the Kevin effect. Slowly but surely, he's displaying his DVDs. He's displaying his Funko Pops. Soon he's going to start buying Marvel Legends. He's going to start buying comics figures. He's going to have a collection that will rival mine.
All my Funko Pops were given to me against my will, just for the.
Most of the Funko Pops are from me giving them to you. So
yeah, my other friend, and then we got for Christmas 2 years ago. My sisters got me like the create your own Funko Pop. So it's like me.
Yeah.
So it's like I got a beer in one hand and like I think it's like pho or something in the other hand. I'm like, yep, that's me. I'm just eating Vietnamese soup and drinking beer.
Yeah. So. Good thing you don't have like a drug problem or anything. Well, that'd be kind of weird if they were like really accurate with like bad things about you. It's like, yeah, okay, like why is this a giant size Funko Pop? Like, fuck you guys. That'd be hilarious if it was like a giant like square like king size like, oh, it's you. It's fucking Galactus.
It's this Funko Pop has anxiety. This is weird. I don't know how they captured it.
Right. He also has bipolar disorder sometimes.
I don't know if it's not bipolar disorder, Kev. That's unfair to me and bipolar disorder people. It's just
no. That was a general statement, Lou. That wasn't Lou has bipolar.
Oh, you mean like they come with bipolar? They have all the things. I get you.
I have a girlfriend. I'm not bipolar. It's sensitive Lou today. I love it. First of all, that's very general. Don't generalize me. Don't rope me into your diseases.
So, all right. So for the past 2 months, we saw each other in June. I came up to New York, and that's where a lot of our friends, we saw a bunch of friends who were like, "Where's the next episode? What's going on?" I was like, "All right, these are the only people I give a shit about. The people like the 49 people who watch the episode." So we were like,
to be fair, it was like 30% of the gathering. So it's not like everyone was like, "Where is it?" It was 3 out of like 12 said it.
About five out of the out of the dozen.
I could say I think 5's a fair number.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it. And then you came up for the 4th of July. I mean, you came down here to the South states for 4th of July, which I got to say was a fun fucking time. We played beer pong, and we lost 2 games in a row. And I was like, all right, Kev, let's just drink because once we drink, and then it was great. My sisters were like telling like my cousins and like her boyfriend, like, look, when they get drunk, it's gonna be bad, and it was. We ran the table for 13 more games in a row. Just
Yeah,
they were just subbing in. We need another team to lose against these guys, and we drank. There was so last weekend I hadn't drank much in the past couple of weeks. We got 3 packs of PBR, which pretty much only us two were drinking, and there was like I think I think 5 or 6 left last week, so we killed like 70 of them,
yeah.
which
There
was
was, it was definitely like to the bottom of the cooler,
yeah.
and we annihilated the competition on that Saturday. And I
Yeah.
knew it was getting bad because I don't think you remember this, but I always remember just bullshit things. So it was like I if you remember, I was doing the line from Troy, like every time we'd win. I was either doing the line from Street Fighter, Raul Julia, where I was going, game over, or I was doing, is there no one else? But then by like the eighth or ninth time, one of your sisters was like, can you shut up? The neighbors are gonna fucking complain. I'm like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
fireworks blowing up all over the place. Everybody's screaming, and all of a sudden now my voice is a fucking problem.
That's just what losers do, Kev, when they're
I
losing.
know. I know.
That's
I'm
what,
I'm very aware of it, but I'm just saying, like, it's like, will you lower that voice now? That racket.
after that, like the 10th game, it really was like this the scene from Beer League where it's like, we're not that drunk. And it's like shit.
Yeah,
Because
and
like,
then like when someone was like, "You're up," it was like disappointing. Like, fuck.
dude, there was 4 teams playing us, and 3 other teams made up to my sisters and my cousins. And yeah, no, it was like we lost the game, then we had to wait like 2 games, and we lost the second game. I was like, all right, instead of sitting here waiting, let's just drink. So we just pounded. I think I drank like 2 more beers, just enough to get me like primed up, get us both ready to go, and that's it. We went 13 more games in a row. And the only reason why we stopped is because we had to come home because it was
Yeah.
whatever time. And also, if I had one more beer, I think
Oh
I
yeah.
think I think I would just like fell. I think I would just
I
like
could I
crumbled.
could have kept going. Not to say
Ugh.
that I'm some superstar, but I again, when you're winning, it's fun.
Yeah, the next day, just like, oh, my insides. Oh no.
Yeah, no, the next day wasn't fun. I mean, it was that was like more. Look, I need a recovery day for anything now when I drink. Like, I can't do it. Like, there's not. I can't really like highly function the next day at all. Like, it's the day after though. I'm like, I'm back. But
Yeah,
other than, like the day after, like fuck it. Like, and that was.
yeah.
And I'm trying to think like maybe that was always the way, but now it's very noticeable. Like now it's more like I'm like committed to that. Like back then I would still do that and like be but also sleep till like 5 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
there you
now
go.
like I get up, have breakfast, and I'm just like I'm still a piece of shit. Okay.
Yeah, no, we could. I see. I never really slept. I still don't get like a headache. It just my stomach is just like, dude, fucking, you can't drink all that beer and like not feel like I would get sick. I mean, I did that night. I remember we got back home. I went to bed. I was fine, quote unquote fine. And I woke up in the middle of the night like I can't go to sleep because I have to get some of this stuff out of my body, and went and sat on the floor in the toilet. Like I haven't done that in years. Like, all right, make yourself puke, and then you go to bed and you wake up like, oh, that's right. I was my hands were, oh, it's the bathroom floor. That's what that is. That's disgusting. And because when you're drunk, I've sat, slept, laid in places like you just don't care. And then when the next day when you're sober, you're like, where was my face? Oh, right where I pee every day. Okay, cool. That's good. That's fun. But yeah, that was a fun weekend. So we had a couple of good weekends. And then while Kevin was down here, my girlfriend uh, buys fancy water to drink. She has to drink fancy bottled water, and this brand is called Bleu, and I believe it's from North Carolina or
It's
yeah.
not from, but just to give you an idea, it's not from like the Alps of France.
No, it's from the Appalachian Mountains. And Kevin, one morning, I think it was that morning after, you were like just reading the bottle and just started cackling. So you like read off
Yeah.
what the
Well,
bottle says.
look, if you're a fan of the show, you remember or you don't remember, we had an episode where we did a water test where like Fiji, we compared it to like regular tap
Yeah.
water and like Poland Spring or whatever, and clearly Fiji was a little bit better. And Fiji had some things on their label where it was like, oh, okay, I can buy this fucking shit. It's from the volcanoes and all this shit.
Yeah.
But
Volcano
like,
water.
you would think though that they would be like the fucking tippy top of that fucking like water conversation. But Le Bleu, like, they decided to like fuck Fiji. Like, we don't even give a fuck what they think because we're way fucking better than them. And like, yeah, you gotta. So Lou, just hit him with that paragraph that's on the fucking back. The
Yeah, all right.
AI generated whatever fucking whoever created this is like either the water baron of the like the world, like the Bill Gates of water, or just some asshole that was like, we need a really snappy paragraph, and like he chat GPT the fuck out of it.
I think the thing is, I do think this is way before like AI generated shit. Like they wrote this probably.
Yeah, and they're
Ye-
fucking real proud of it. So
yeah.
Lou, hit him up proper with what it says on Le Bleu.
Okay, so it says there's a bunch of stuff on the side of the bottle. It's pretty basic. It's like oxygenated with ozone, which I know what that means. It's BPA free, which is very important to me. Microplastics, I don't have any in my body. It's kosher certified, which thank God for that. Le Bleu's state-of-the-art purification process gives Le Bleu the ultimate taste and purity in bottled water. So before you even get to the paragraph, like I've made the right choice when buying a box of this. But here's what the back of the bottle says. It says, because on the front there's a painting. It's of like, I don't know if you can get that. It's like
Horse and carriage or something.
horse
No.
and buggies, and then on the back is like this bullshit painting of like those are supposed to be the Appalachian Mountains, I guess, whatever. And it says
It looks like a cornflakes box.
the water wagon is what's on the front. That's how it starts. It says the historical painting Blue Ridge Water Wagon symbolizes how once finding pure, clean water was easy. When the air was clean, nature did a perfect job of making fresh, pure water. The sun evaporated water from lakes, streams, and oceans. The winds blew it to the mountains where it condensed into rain and snow. So, some meteorology for you eggheads out there. Now, we can duplicate this purity nature once so freely gave us. We go 5 steps beyond Mother Nature before the water even enters the bottle,
You mother
including
nature.
yeah, 5 more steps,
Yeah.
including fractional vapor compression distillation. Le Bleu produces the purest and best tasting water in the world, period. No gimmicks and no inorganic additives. Only 11% hydrogen and 89% oxygen, which is very important that I know that. Pure water, all caps, exclamation point. Compare Le Bleu's taste and purity with any other bottled water, and you make the choice. Enjoy. My body loves Le Bleu. Trademark.
That is the most boastful thing I've ever read about anything ever made in my life.
And you know what?
And
I
it's
got to be
fucking
honest.
water.
I don't drink bottled water. I get my water from my sister's tap, which is well water, which I like because nature put it there a billion years ago, and fuck it, I'm gonna drink it. So I'm gonna actually taste. I want to see because I know you drank it, and I think my cousin drank it. It
I
does
would love,
smell.
I would love to ask them, list the 5 steps that you took that went beyond Mother Nature. I want to fucking know all the things that you did that you know that it was exactly 5 steps above.
Kev, I'm gonna be honest. That is 5 steps above Poland Spring. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, no, not only 5 steps above Poland Spring, but like, I think they should just take Fiji out of the store because they just replace it with Le Bleu.
If by this episode's going to air in a couple days. I'm going to have it out in a couple days. If by day 2 of this episode being on YouTube, the CEO of Fiji has not committed suicide publicly, I'm going to. We're gonna retire the show.
You think they were like, what are they? What are they? They follow. They finished like 4 steps ahead of Mother. They're like, how
God
do they
damn it! We only
fix?
got 3 goddamn steps in this place.
How do they find a fifth step?
But I got to tell you, my that is good. It's good water. I mean, look, it's in a bottle,
It's
and
good.
there's no microplastics, Kev. That's what. But here's my favorite water. It's called Coke Zero, and it's 89% water and
Yeah, but imagine
11%
if Coke Zero, like,
pure
look,
drugs.
you're still drinking it, right, Lou? But
Yeah.
imagine if it had a fucking cool paragraph about how
No,
they make Coke Zero, like how they like endlessly pour it into a can, like where they're distilling it from the purification of the world. Like if you had those things, like that Coke Zero would taste 10 times better if you were reading that as you're drinking it. We
it's
gotta
like
come up with the Coke Zero one. The
we got
Coke
five.
Zero one should be like real fucking badass. Like the guy, like the monster truck announcer is the one like announcing it. Coke Zero.
Sunday, Sunday,
Yeah.
Sunday. I think the Coke Zero paragraph would be like, we did those 5 steps and an additional sixth step, which was rape the forests of South America for coca leaves and put it directly into your mouth, you fucking drug addict pieces of shit. And then the stupid government made us stop. So we're back to the 5 steps. But we had the sixth step, which was the secret ingredient, cocaine. So no wonder 9 generations later, we're all like, "Well, I love this stuff." It's like, yeah, we got rid of the cocaine and just filled it with sugar. We just filled it's half a can of sugar and the color black and carbonation. Good luck, everybody.
Every can of Coke Zero is made from the blood of 3 Amazon natives.
Yeah, it's like fucking the red can ain't bullshit. Yeah, I don't fucking. You were sitting there that morning, hungover, just like reading this and just fucking, or maybe it was the night before, whatever. Time isn't real, and we were just dying. And it's from Advance, North Carolina, which is someplace in the mountains. I'm sure. I don't know exactly off the top of my head, but I just thought that was so funny because
I,
I was back when we did that episode. I'll see if I can. I'll throw the link. It's an older episode. I don't drink a ton of bottled water, but I did. I always loved the fucking Fiji water. I don't know what it is. It is marketing works. We all claim that like advertising doesn't work on me. That's square bottle. I like that square bottle, and the water. It tastes like the only way I could describe it is like soft. It's soft water. It's like is it the minerals that's in the water? I have no idea.
agree with you. Like Fiji is good, and the bottle. I think the bottle definitely helps things.
The
Um,
square bottle is the best.
but I also think at the same time, like they went too far with this one. Like
Oh, so
the blue, like I'm glad that we're calling them out because I feel like it's not popular enough where people realize like how ridiculous like they got away with this and like they shouldn't get away with it. Like they should honestly like the way that my job is like we have to like if someone like sends us a label we have to like look at their claims and we have to like say like you can't say this you can't say that. Like I would say like take everything you just said and like it's all legal to say. Like you can't fucking say any of this. Like, it's pure fucking bullshit what you just said. You know what's funny is my daughter. She was saying it made an interesting observation, and I don't know what you think about this, or if you even know the reason behind this. So like alcoholic, right?
yeah.
Why is it when you have a drug problem, it's not drugaholic?
Hmm. I guess they call it a drug addict or an addict but alcoholic, interesting. I don't know the answer. I would imagine the word comes from AA. AA is like a pseudo religious, like,
Okay,
fucking group. So I imagine they actually made the word up. I bet the word, I'd be willing to bet, I do not know. The word did not exist until AA stepped in and was like, "Hey, I know how we're going to cure alcoholism, Jesus," because that's exactly what they find. I know it helps a lot of people. I don't
yeah,
want to knock it completely because I know there are people out there who absolutely should not fucking drink anymore and haven't and saved their lives and saved the lives of the community. But that is, I think, I know for me that would be like a deterrent. It wouldn't like make me want to do it more. It's like giving yourself up to a higher power. Oh, you mean like my willpower and logic? Like, oh no, it's Jesus, it's God. And it's like, okay, I'm out.
But I think I don't know if someone like said like, listen, like you've got a drug problem or you're a drug addict. But I think if someone was like, you're a drugaholic, I feel like it would
Yeah.
have more power to it. Like I feel like people more like, I got to get myself together.
You're a real Coke Zero. It's like, oh
But
shit. God damn it. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
was saying like,
Like
you know,
that is a good observation for a 12-year-old, like
yeah.
it's pretty.
Well, it's also it's a little dark of an observation, but are there any like? I mean, I guess if you like chocolate, like people say chocoholic, right? Like
I
they.
feel like all that stuff came after the word alcoholic.
Okay.
Like saying shit is like, hey man, how's that sandwich? Oh, it's like crack.
Yeah.
Crack had to come first for that one. It's not like in 1948 they were like, this song is crack, and then they named crack after that. Like, hey, what's a good name for this stuff? Let's call it crack. I think it was like but it's a good question because I will look it up, and I will, in the next episode can give a follow up because and also I agree your 12-year-old like bringing that up it's almost like is it like a 12-year-old's confrontation like there is Miller a box of Miller behind you in the camera Kev like is she like Dad what's an alcoholic you're like don't worry about it go to school put your shoes on Daddy's brushing his teeth with vodka yeah no I just think that kids
That was from the latest Power Hour session.
oh yeah nice I will say that it was last weekend I wake up and it's Kevin like, hey, at like whatever 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I've been going to sleep most nights. A couple nights I just will like zone out. I'm watching a lot of like there's a channel I watch on YouTube called Midwest Safety. It's like one of those those fucking like cop cam, body cam channels.
Uh,
But it's the fucking best. So me and my girlfriend watch a bunch of them. I'll just put YouTube on. We're watching, eating dinner, and just like watch like, people like run from the cops, and it's like we just comment on it. And we found this channel a couple weeks ago, and it just the way they caption it, the way they break it down, they edit everything together perfectly. They have follow up and shit. And I'm scrolling through just today, I was scrolling through like their episodes to see like which one I want to watch. And Shane Gillis on his podcast talks about this show because it's their favorite. Him and his I guess the guy's name's Matt or whatever. I'm not really sure. The co-host. We're like, yeah, and they were talking about it. So the channel Midwest put up their clip of them talking about the episodes and spliced in the actual
oh
footage from the episodes. I was like, that's a fucking talk about a fucking advertisement. That's like top tier advertising right there.
I do
But yeah,
like watching similarly like the DWI body cams like
yeah, it's all
some
good.
people are just out of their they're just so ridiculous.
I
They're
mean,
like
mental health.
so either cocky or just completely stupid or just entitled. Like it's crazy how many people think that like how dare you arrest me? Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really funny like how like they don't realize like yeah, resisting arrest is a fucking crime, asshole.
Well, the thing that always doesn't surprise me, but it is it's not alarming, but it's close to alarming how many people are it's I don't I, I wouldn't classify it as mental illness. It's entitlement plus bad misinformation and like all these like studies come out about how people are getting dumber by the second because of the internet and social media. And a lot of people have what the kids call just like yap. They just have a couple fragments of conspiratorial bullshit they got from the internet. Like I watched one twice. So I watched it again today and I watched it a few months ago. A lady is getting pulled over by the cops, traffic stop. They pull her over. She's in a pickup truck. The cop goes back to her car and she just drives away. She's not speeding, but she just goes home. So they follow her to her house. She puts the car in the garage and they of course block her in, put like tack strips behind her car so she backs out, she'll blow her tires out. She stays in the car, will not get out of the car until they literally blow the back window out with like they have these little rocks, I guess. I don't know what they're made of. They just pop the tempered glass. They finally get her out of the car, and all she's doing immediately is like, you have no right to do, that entitled bullshit. And the stuff she's saying about like the rights that she has, there's so many sovereign citizen
Oh,
people
the
think there's
sovereign citizen ones are the worst.
she wasn't one of those, like she had a license and whatever, but the things that she thinks are allowed and not allowed, but like basic shit, like I pulled you over. right? You stopped and then you fled. So now your stop sign, or I think literally her license plate was expired. It's like a fucking whatever ticket you get and you just have a nice day. You turned it into like a multi-felony,
Yeah.
whatever. And it's not like, oh, that happens like every once in a while. That's a lot. And a lot of these people, there are, I'd say 25% are actually mentally ill or they have dementia or something. And unfortunately, the cops are the people who have to deal with the crazies, our crazy people. There's just no way
I think it
of
is. I really think that people are addicted to whatever they watch online, and they really believe anything that they fucking see or hear. So they really think that they are like above the government or above the law or don't have to follow the same rules as other people because they watch
yeah,
videos all day that say so. Like they
yeah,
really think that like the fucking Alabama district court is gonna fucking give a shit about your fucking. I got a form here that says I don't know
yeah,
your laws. Like, oh really? Where were you driving, asshole? Oh, the state of
yeah.
Alabama? Yeah, it's our jurisdiction. Fuck you.
Exactly. Or like the one guy that I just watched one before I came up to record the episode. He seriously looked like he had like early onset dementia. He wasn't super old, but you know that every sentence was like fragmented. But
Yeah.
it was just he like took little shreds from like memes, conspiracies, and like internet talking points, and just like stitch them together to he's like yeah, you know, I've been awake for 12 hours and I'm detoxing. I need water for my liver, and I live outside 6 months out of the year because it's a whole new program now. It's an upgrade. It's the reset. And I'm like, oh my god, every other word of this guy's mouth is just like it's like, and we've talked about this a little bit on the show, but I do feel like, because I'm not gonna lie, I mean, we're all talking about like we don't want to be in our phones as much, but like when I got downtime, the phone has eliminated boredom, and boredom is good for your brain and good for us. We should be bored sometimes. But for the most part, if you don't want to be bored, if I'm taking a shit, or if I literally, YouTube's playing on the TV and I've watched 9 episodes in a row, I'm just like playing a game at the same time. We have this like addiction and obsession with like stimulation. So I get it. But if you let yourself, instead of it just being like a pastime, mindless, bullshit, and you go down these AI generated video rabbit holes, it's just rage bait. The internet is just, it went from like, we're trying to get your attention to sell you stuff. Now it's like, we're going to just make you angry and afraid because that actually makes you buy more stuff. Because it's
Yeah.
just like rage bait, clickbait, rage bait, rage bait. Hey, you need a canoe? It's like, oh, I do need a canoe. I'm going to be living outside soon because of the apocalypse, so I might as well get a canoe from Timu.
Another thing that's just funny with a lot of these videos is the "Do you know who I am?" people. Those are great too. Like, no, tell me, who are you?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the mayor's son. Like, oh, really? Okay, well, that doesn't mean fucking dick. Like, that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm the district attorney here.
yeah.
It's like,
It's
yeah,
like,
you had 13 gin and tonics at lunch.
yeah, yeah, no, I love it. It's like, so your car's upside down. So
Right.
we're just gonna. What evidence do we have? Your upside down car is all the evidence that we need to at least put you in handcuffs. You can fight it out in court and see which way it goes. But the fact that all your glass that was in your car is now all over the street and this guy's front lawn is enough probable cause for us to put you in handcuffs. The whole like, what is the meaning? Like how dare you? It's like, how dare I? The fact that you're not dead or there's not a string of dead bodies behind this fucking like. I agree. I do think.
You do nothing.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
do.
you refused to put the window down. You didn't
Yeah,
have a license on you. I didn't do anything. It's like,
yeah, yeah.
motherfucker, like, yeah, you did.
You
It's
did all the
weird
things.
to me that like they can sit there and think that is gonna work. Like, it never works. And I've seen even like these douchebags like afterwards, like their court dates. They're like, Your Honor, I'd like to acknowledge Connecticut versus Sunkiest from and then the judge is like, this isn't Connecticut. What are you talking about? But Your Honor, because of this thing in 1987, it's like, what? Let me see that. He's like, this is not. What are we doing here? This is not the same fucking thing. Like, what? Why are you bringing this up? Like, no, they're like, well, I also like to bring up from 1987's landmark court case. Like, and the judge just goes, no, like, that we're not. This isn't had anything to do with you. You resisted arrest and you got a DWI and you had no license. Like this has nothing to do with sovereign citizen. This is you committing crimes in the state of Alabama. Like,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
this is what happens. Like, you're not above the law. Like, you don't live in a different place than us. Like, you don't live in some fucking weird utopian village that's out on the outskirts of the fucking state. Like, you live in the state. You are under the jurisdiction of the state. I'm sorry. Like, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
no.
Some of these
It
people.
reminds me.
Also, like, I also like the realizing I killed someone during the DWI. Half
Oh,
of
that's
them,
the worst.
half of them laugh. Like half of them, like, oh, what? John is dead. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, you're gonna be tried for manslaughter next,
yeah,
asshole. And then they're like,
yeah.
well, I got class tomorrow. They like don't realize like
Oh, yeah.
you're not getting bail, fuckhead.
Yeah.
Like, you're
I
not,
gotta go to work. It's like
yeah,
your work is done. You're going to jail for 20 years, you piece of shit.
yeah,
It reminds me of like I know I'm not sure how much of Parks and Rec you watch, but I've obviously seen the seasons a billion times. So yeah, the running joke is Ron Swanson divorced Tammy Swanson. Every time she comes around, he like gets roped back into like fucking her and being with her and changes his personality. And like I just feel like sometimes with the like because all the cops in almost every precinct now they fucking do have the body cams, which ha ha ha, jokes on you, motherfuckers. Like it's just like that's all the evidence I need is you when they're trying to talk him out of being with Tammy and he made a recording previous, like months or years before. So they just show him on the TV telling him to like stop being a piece of shit and like stop doing it. And he's like, this is obviously. And he's like, debating it. He's like, and Amy Poehler's character's like, that's you on the TV saying that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I feel like we don't see the full court cases for all these obviously these fucking like interactions with the cops, but I have to imagine in the court they just go like pull up there's 6 cops showed up. There's 6 different angles, plus witnesses, plus all that stuff. And it's like, it's hard to fight video evidence. Now, there's nuance, of course, where it's like people have gotten pulled over and not been drunk, but because the whole thing is you can deny a breathalyzer or they just don't give it to you because the cop knows his breathalyzer is like off because they got to get calibrated at least once a month and that does not happen. The one at the precinct is like super calibrated and super accurate, so they'll give you a field sobriety test, and even if you pass it but he feels like whatever for whatever reason, you might still have to get in cuffs and go to jail. It happens, it does happen, but for the most part they smell alcohol, they got you.
yeah.
Especially I see like look, in my life, have I gotten behind the wheel of a car with alcohol in my system? I shouldn't have. I definitely have. I won't. I haven't in a very, very long time because I don't want to hurt. Because if, let's say, you got into an accident, it wasn't your fault, but there's someone crashed, someone blew the red light, and you T-bone them and you kill them, you're doesn't matter. None of the circumstances matter. You're still going to get like 3rd-degree manslaughter or some shit like that, or vehicular homicide. You're doing time. 4, 5, 6 years of your life might be destroyed because you just happen to have alcohol in your system. So there's
Another one I really like is the all of a sudden they're having a panic attack while they're being arrested. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. It's like, get the fuck up, man. Come on.
You're in the backseat of the car, like
Yeah.
sitting, like just. I watched one. It was a woman, and she was a mother too. So she's in the car. She like crashed the car. She was so drunk, and she just keeps saying, "My arm is broke." Like I guess like she hurt her wrist and her elbow previously, but she's got no cast, no nothing. So she's banging on the window because they arrested her, but I don't think they might not have cuffed her. And then they keep saying like, "Why stop banging on the window?" And she's like, and every time I grab her to be like, "Okay, now you're going in cuffs." She's like, "My arm is broke. My arm is broke." It's like, which is it? Is your arm broken? Or like, and then they go to her house. Her daughter is there and like her sister-in-law or something. And it seems like it was like out of character, but like, imagine the cops come to your house, like your mom is at Walmart. She got wasted, ran from us. Your dad fled the scene, and now your mom's in the back of a cop car. We're definitely taking her to the hospital and then jail. And she hit like 9 parked cars. It's like, it's out of character, but it's like, yeah, I don't understand why people think I'm in trouble, but I think I can get home and like just take off. Because they usually like somehow get away from those cops. there's 1,000 cops and there's cameras everywhere and they have access to all that shit. Like the chopper's in the air. It's like, unless you're going 200 miles per hour, you're going to jail. Like, I don't know what the fucking, I don't understand I clearly saw you do the thing and I'm going to run to where. People are playing Grand Theft Auto for the past 15 years and really think like, I could do this. I can get rid of those stars, and you just can't.
Run your place. They know where you live. They know where
Yeah.
they already know
They'll just,
about you. They're wait. Go home. They're waiting for you.
yeah. Or the next morning, like, good morning, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's actually still, you're still guilty.
yeah, I don't understand. I mean, like I said, I watch a lot of them. And my favorite part about them is like it's the general public. It's like a microcosm of like it's white, black, men, women, old people, young people. Right before I came up here, that old guy, I don't think he knew he had dementia, but he's definitely like has dementia. And he's like your neighbor. He came to the guy's house with a gun. As soon as he approached the cops, first of all, he had two pictures from like off his wall, like in the frame in his hand, a watch and something else. And he gave it to the cop and said something along the lines of like, I'm older than you. I don't speak your language anymore. But here, look at these items, and this will tell you everything about me. And the cops are like cordial. And my thing I like the most, you could tell they're just trying not to laugh, because the thing we don't understand as civilians is, for me, that's like, I can watch 1,000 of these, but if you're a cop or an EMS, like you could tell just by looking at somebody like what the fuck's going on, because I see it 1,000 times a day.
Yeah.
Like I didn't do nothing. It's like, sir, you have no shoes on, you're sweating profusely, your heart's banging out of your chest, and you're bleeding. So I'm gonna go ahead and say something happened. And are you gonna tell me what happened? Did you go through that window right there? Because that window right there is broken. There's glass on the floor. Like, nope. It's like, all right, I'm gonna ask you again. Did you happen to jump out of that second story window, and are you on drugs? Like, I'm not on drugs. It's like, it's like it's like fucking, it's like they have to, I think, also because of the body cams, like, I have to ask, I have to read you your rights. And if you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to. But if you do talk to me, I need like answers. And it's just fucking, I love those moments where it's like the blatant stupid lie. Like, slurring, could barely stand up straight. It's like, have you been drinking tonight? It's like, nope. It's like, just be honest. You're going to jail. You know it. Just, okay, I fucked up. I'm gonna, the next 6 months, 8 months, a year is gonna suck. But the lying, and then like as you said, the arrogant, entitled, like tripling down on the bullshit. Like, oh no, I this happened and this happened. Oh, I got stressed. My mom. It's like, that's irrelevant. Why are you doing this? Why are you robbing this store for, a bottle of water and cigars or whatever the fuck it is? Like, and then run. Why run? As soon as you see all the sirens, like, just stop. Got me. I don't understand it. I mean, I get it to a point where it's like, yeah, I don't want to go to jail.
If you get away with yourself handcuffed behind your back, bravo, man. Like, if you hid in a dumpster for like 48 hours, like waited it out, and like, all right, time to run. Like that's awesome. I would watch that video. I would love to see like a video where someone runs away with their handcuffed, and like, I've seen it, like they jump out of the window and like they get caught. But like, I want to see somebody like really make it, like for a week, like just be handcuffed and be like, "Come and find me." Like, I would love to see that.
Like Cool Hand Luke. It's like, fucking, I found a hacksaw and I fucking.
It's like, dude, you still can't even use your hands. Like, what are you talking about? Hey,
all right, you want it?
So, I think we could do Marvel's Best if you want.
Yeah, let's wrap up the show with Marvel's Best.
Or we could do it next week. What your call?
Let's wrap it up. Let's end the show with Marvel's Best.
Okay.
And then next week we have a couple things to follow up on, where the word alcoholic comes from, and I'm gonna see if I can top this water, or something. We'll see what happens. But yeah,
so
let's.
I'm trying to get into the realm. So first of all, if you want to do your
Well, it's gonna play right now, Kev. Bam. There went. It played.
Cool. So I'm getting to the point where it's tough to come up with people that suck. Like now it's like, I think I'm gonna get into the point where like I'm just gonna go weird characters that are still cool. So I'm going to start off with. So I don't know if you ever heard of this character, but so there was so back in World War II, there was a Nazi guy named Fritz von Meyer. He was also a very skilled beekeeper, but he also liked to experiment on the bees because he felt like there was some power to it. I think Hitler wanted him to do something with it. So something happened where like they got doused in radiation or something or whatever, and the bees became like sentient bees, and they devoured poor old Fritz von Meyer. But he didn't die. See, what happened was the bees merged with his body, and he became like a bee entity named Swarm. So he's a skeleton that's comprised of bees, and inside either the chest or the skull is the queen bee that controls all of like and it's linked with Fritz von Meyer's brain or his
Okay.
or his sentient consciousness. So he's like this bee looking thing. He has like, the bees come off, you can see like the skeleton, whatever. But also, not only does he have that going for him, he's also a Nazi. So he's a Nazi bee entity that fights Spider-Man and, wants to obviously conquer the world with his bee thing going on. And probably not only wants to conquer the world, but, hates ethnic groups too. I don't know. Like,
He's a
I delved
Nazi.
into that part of it. Like I'm a Nazi war criminal, like part of it. Like, yes, the bees and wanting to take over the world, but if they got in the hands of the wrong writer, I'd fear like him just like shouting out German like things like but he is like, as far as like visually, really fucking cool looking, like for a comic book. He's got a purple hood and a cape, and he's got white gloves and boots, and he's just made of pure bees. It's like this yellowy looking like thing, and then again they just form over the entire skeleton. The only problem
No.
with poor Swarm is that he's not hard to defeat. Like, either you find the queen bee and kill it and he's done, or you just smash his bones and the bees just like run away. Like, if you like a good like knock to the fucking skeleton, and it's like, he's pretty much a fucking Lego piece,
Yeah,
So,
I'm looking at the pictures now, so I see like there's two iterations. One is the purple cape, and he's like basically a body of bees, and the other one looks like a suit, and his face kind of looks like a bee a little bit. He's got like the mandibles like a bee.
yeah, that's more of a modern take on him. But again, visually very cool looking, and always fun when he shows up in comics. But again, the idea that he was also a Nazi, I don't know where that part came in, which is just funny. So Fritz von Meyer, Swarm.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Marvel, if it came out between even the 40s and the 60s, they were like, who's evil? The Nazis. Like, it was the Nazis during the 40s, but then even in the 60s, I'm assuming most of the artists or people involved were like veterans and like, I hate those goddamn Nazis. And I could see like what you mean, like with dialogue, like you can't be like, I'm gonna kill Spider-Man and the Jews. Spider-Man.
Yeah, I have to say, like, I believe there was at least one comic where I'm like, this is a little borderline. Like, he's like reverting more back into like the German guy than the bee guy. Like, the Third Reich of Bees is here, like something stupid. I know there's at least one stupid thing that he says in the comics where I'm like, this is ridiculous.
You know what he does look like? That the original look with the cape. He looks like Darkman a little bit. Liam Neeson's character, a little bit. In some of the drawings, some of the way they make him, he kind of looks like Darkman, like with the cape and the hood, and a little bit, not completely. I mean, Darkman kind of has like
about it too. Like, I get like the bee thing and like the skeleton thing, but where did it come in where it's like, I need a purple cloak and gloves? Like, whose decision was that? Like, I need to finish my look.
I mean, I do want to wrap up the episode, but I feel like they kind of touch on that a little bit in like the M. Night Shyamalan movies, the fucking with like Mr. Glass. Mr. Glass is all purple, and I guess when he wrote the movies, like he
No,
really like did research. Like purple is like their color, darker.
that a lot of the classic villains have certain color schemes. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Like purple, red, I guess, black,
Yep.
gold, if it's like, whatever. But yeah, I feel like you could probably okay, last question before we end. Do you have the figure of Swarm?
They have not made a modern figure. I used to have a older figure from like the old Toy Biz days that they made, and it was kind of a cool figure, but it's very outdated. I believe that is 2 houses ago that I left. It's somewhere. And it was all beat the fuck up. But again, I'm still waiting on the modern Swarm figure because it's gonna be if they put the level of work that they usually put into something, it's gonna look fucking awesome.
All right. So we'll find out more about the bee because I'm sure they're making it. As soon as you said it, the algorithm picked it up, and believe me, the plastic mold is being constructed right by robot terminators as we speak, and they're going to come up with 7 editions. They're going to, piece out for the next 9 years so Kevin can complete the set.
You weren't attacked today by just bees. You were attacked today by Nazi bees.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching and enjoy episodes. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode 20. Look out for episode 21. It will not be in 2 months.
Yeah, and follow the cops. Just do what they say.
And boop.